and welcome to this week's Indian Lake Fishing Report, brought to you by Mike's Bait and Tackle, Route 235, Lakeview, Ohio.
Thanks, Lindsay, and good morning. Welcome to the Fall Bite. Fishing does not get any better than what it is this time of year. Last night, water temps on the lake were right around 45 degrees. It's optimal. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited to show you my new signature series, All-American jigs. They're handcrafted, custom made by Mike at Mike's Bait and Tackle. I'm going to show you this. There'll be a link posted below in the descriptions. They not only work, they're great for a stocking stuffer or for that patriot in your life that loves to fish. Check this out, folks. See if I can get a good shot of this on here. The All-American series. Folks, let's start you out with a tip this morning. With falling temperatures, line likes to ice up. So do eyelets on your rod. Real magic is a solution. I'm not trying to say this. I use this all the time. It works great. It not only makes your rod and reel cast better, you can cast it a lot further. It reduces line memory, and it keeps your line from icing up, because ice causes frays and can cut your line. So you might want to stop and get your can of this if you're going to do some cold water fishing. It does work. Guys, them saugeye are being caught all over the lake. The big boys seem to be sticking around the weeds out in the main lake yet. They're not coming through the channels real heavy, but they're getting them. You got to sort through them. There's a lot of dinks being caught and a lot of nice ones being caught in the channels right now. Get out your crankbaits, stick baits, jerk baits, vibes, and swim baits. And personally, I like sticking to the lighter colors right now with the cooler water temperatures. The south and west banks are doing good for mixed bags. They're also catching a lot of saugeye there. Don't leave out the minnows. Live bait is great this time of year. If you're not getting that reaction bite, live baits work well. Crappie are being caught all over. They're scattered out all over the lake. They're not only coming into the channels towards evening, and generally this time of year they want to head out at daylight. They're scattered all over the game reserve back there. So if you're in a boat, you're at an advantage. If you can get back into the game reserve, start looking. You will find them. They are scattered. A lot of channel cat are being caught at Moundwood in the channel past the bridge there. They're using minnows. They're catching a lot of nice ones. For Dream Bridge, if you're in a boat, once again, you're at an advantage. Mixed bags are being caught in that Dream Bridge area, under and on both sides, trolling and just floating, drifting. Minnows are key. There's crappie suspending there. Some reports are you can't keep the white bass off your hook, so if you're targeting one species in that area, you're probably going to catch big mixed bags. If you're bass fishing this time of year, blade baits are key. You can cover a lot of water very quickly. Back in Chippewa, the Chippewa area has been holding a lot of crappie back there, so you might want to stop in Chippewa. Hit the channels out of Blackhawk. Make sure you pitch those docks. If you're gearing up for ice fishing season, it's not far away, folks. And we think it's going to be a good season. We can only hope so. But if you're wanting to stock up on those ice jigs, Mike has an ample supply. Handcrafted tungsten ice jigs. He's been working hard getting them ready for you. Stop in there and see him. Mike's Bait and Tackle has everything you need to help you have a successful day on the water. Folks, if you can't get a hold of me at some point, I may be out fishing or have appointments or I'm doing something else and you have a question, feel free to stop in by Mike's Bait and Tackle. And I guarantee you he's more than willing to help you get your rods and reels all set up for some success. And he'll steer you in the right direction, where to fish, what's going on. I've seen a lot of nice perch coming out of the lake here lately with some size to them. And they're being caught still with minnows on a small jig. A small jig or hook is key to catching these perch. You know, if you're using a bigger hook, you're going to miss them. You're going to get a little or slight or might look like an aggressive bite or something and it'll be gone. You're going to miss them. They're not going to take that big hook. So they're getting them a couple feet down, anywhere from 2 to 4 feet, or fishing off the bottom. Saugeye are also being caught while perch are being targeted that way. Folks, once again, if you're in a boat, you're at a big advantage. If you can get back into Long Island, a lot of bluegill are being caught a size back there on small jigs, ice jigs, tipped with wax worms. They're doing really well. Optimum time for saugeye is right before dark or right at dark. With these cooler temperatures, if you plan on fishing during the daylight, mid-afternoon or morning, and the sun's up, make sure you hit those rocky points on the islands. The heat's beating down on them rocks. Your bait fish will come up for a little warmer weather or warmer water temperatures, and the predator fish follow. Not only the rocky points, the seawalls act as a heating device for the water also. Seawalls will reflect the heat into the water. Docks, pilings. So make sure you fish those points and all that type of stuff that will project heat into the water during the daylight hours. Time is running out to get into that second annual Indian Lake Saugeye Slam. Make sure you go over to their Facebook page, get in there. A lot of prizes, payouts, great time. It's a great event. Let's get it going, build it up, build it up, build it up. And Tosh and them guys will put it on again next year. Big thanks goes out to Tosh, man. He went down, I believe, last Sunday, cleaned up underneath Dream Bridge. Man, I tell you, it's disgusting, some of the things that you see, people just throwing stuff everywhere. It's crazy. But thanks, Tosh. Big shout out to you, man. It looks great down there, and believe me, a lot of people appreciate it, even though you probably don't hear it from everyone. So thanks, man. Guys, your biggest success right now during these cool temperatures, like I said, fishing don't get any better than this, but you need to stay on the move and find them bait fish, find out where they're chasing them at, and you'll have a great day on the water. Until next week, tight lines.